You thought of any more names?
No.
Jamie Lee?
No.
16-year-old Kacey from South Wales is 7 months pregnant.
Jordan?
No.
What's wrong with that?
She's having her baby with 19-year-old boyfriend Chris, who is currently unemployed and living with his parents a few miles down the road.
We actually met in November 2007, so I was 15, going on 18. It was your 19th birthday, wasn't it?
Yep.
We were doing the naked mile.
Yeah, the naked mile. So run through all the new shops naked. As I was running through there,
You ran into me?
ran into Kacey. And that's how she first met me.
What's in an happy? It does look like tar.
Something for you to look forward to?
When my teenagers started, I went through a rebellious phase, thinking that I'm 18 when I'm 13. I was quite forward for my age. There was a couple of boys before Chris, not the extent where you could say, oh, slapper. Me and Chris had been together 6 months before I found out I was pregnant. Right, you can do the first one and the second one until it stops looking like that. I don't think he'd be able to do it. He's seen a bit of fat on the meat yesterday and was gagging.
We were using contraception, but she kept on forgetting to take her pill. She asked me to remind her, and my mind's like a sieve, in through one ear, out the other.
That's my boy, that is.
It's not a boy.
My first thought was scared, really, and what am I going to do? How am I going to get through this?
At first, he wanted me to get rid of it, and I wanted to get rid of it. But once you've realised that there's this thing growing inside you, it's so hard then to say, right, I got to give it up. Once I said to him I wanted to keep it, he was really supportive.
It's an alien, that, isn't it?
My child does not look like an alien.
Kacey is the youngest of 5 children. She lives with her mum Seren and dad Andrew.
Then I told my mother a couple of weeks later because I was scared.
You actually text me. I received the text while I was stuck in traffic on the M4 saying, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm pregnant. So my reaction was just to throw the phone and shout.
With regard to being sexually active, you can't stop them doing it. I'm not pleased with it, I'm not encouraging it, but I'd rather see her pregnant than doing drugs or something.
Pull the grey things. You pull the grey things.
The fact that Andrew and Seren are being so supportive to Kacey is no surprise to older sister, Louise.
Sometimes I just stand and stare at my mother thinking, what are you doing? Me and my brother and my sister were never allowed to get away with half as much as Kacey gets away with.
Oh, you broke it.
Oh, we broke it.
But there is a reason why Seren and Andrew have treated Kacey differently.
When I was younger, I actually had a near-death experience.
This jelly cola bottle had lodged in her windpipe. Her eyes had rolled back in her head and she'd gone.
The ambulance. Here we go. The ambulance crew had her out in the ambulance for, must have been 10, 15 minutes, trying to sort her out. Her whole body shut down and just left her, barely alive.
When they took her off the life support machine, they were going to put her on a drip. She asked me for a drink. She drank 2 cartons of Ribena and she went to a birthday party the following day. And since then, I think it is, she's just had her own way with me all the time. Because, she may not have been here.
Oh, no. Then he did. I can't do it as good as I used to. Yeah.
Since deciding to keep the baby, Kacey and Chris have had to start thinking about their future together.
Get away. Get away.
We wouldn't say we are
say-
madly in love with each other.
No.
We wouldn't say that we're going to get married in the next 3
I
days.
mean, it's a
but-
possibility of in the future.
I
but
thought
we're
she was
not.
going to come with marriage, yeah. Don't be scared. I am happy that Kacey is pregnant, but if I had a choice where I can go back in time to back then, I probably would take it. just to have our original lives back, but now this has happened, may as well take it like a man. You're rubbish.
For the first 2 weeks after I've had the baby, he's going to be coming down and staying with me just to help me out, and then after that he'll be going back to his.
I am worried about when I move back to my parents' house, that she is going to be phoning me all the time to come down, give her to help her. I like to have a bit of freedom so I can be with my family and my friends.
I do love him. I would like to spend my life with him, but people change, so I don't know for sure if we will.
Oh, I won.
That one?
Yeah.
Show me what one you need.
That's it.
I'll show you what one you need.
I'll tell you the one my wife wants. That's a 1 gigabyte.
Look at yours, he's got gas in it.
Toni from Newcastle is 15 years old and 4 months pregnant. She lives with her family, including mum Dawn and younger sister Kirsty. Her 17-year-old sister Joanne lives nearby.
Hiya, I'm Donna. I'm one of the midwife sonographers. I'm going to do your scan for you.
Today, Toni and her mum are going to her 20-week scan.
Lie yourself down there, Toni. There's a screen above your feet so you can see what's going on.
At the end of her summer holidays from school, Toni found out she was pregnant.
So I went to see the school nurse and she says that it would be better to tell my mum earlier rather than later.
Toni actually come down with the school nurse in tears, and it wasn't Toni that told us, it was the school nurse, and I was shocked. Really, really shocked.
It's the white bit inside of it, like it's brain.
It is indeed, yeah.
It's got a small brain.
It's got a good brain, don't you? It looks very normal.
My mum never really talked to us enough to actually tell me what she thought I should do. So I just sat and thought all weekend by myself. I still don't know now what she wanted us to do.
Toni's decision to carry on with the pregnancy was her own decision. I couldn't help her with that. And, a lot of people tell us to tell her to get rid of it, but I couldn't. Because in the long run, she might hate me for it. And there was no way I was doing that.
Now, everything I've seen with your baby looks absolutely normal. Can't see any problems with this little person.
Around 60% of pregnancies in underage girls like Toni end in termination.
I didn't have an opinion on abortion or anything like that because I never really thought about it. I did consider it, but when they say, what do you want to do you want to have an abortion? It's like, that would be killing my baby.
When I look at your baby and appears to have a little extra bit there, I think it's a little boy.
Oh, really?
Told you. There you look smashing.
When I seen the baby on the screen, it was like relieving knowing that the baby was alright when you seen the heartbeat and everything. And then when it started moving and kicking his feet, we just laugh. This is going to be a footballer.
The father of Toni's child is an 18-year-old from a local estate and a friend of Toni's older sister.
We used to just sit around, cuddling and stuff. I think it was a week after I started seeing him that I felt pregnant. Love that. I like this one because it's tiny.
Once the baby come along, that was it. He just didn't want it to be his. He just didn't want to know.
I did use protection once. I would just wish I had used it a lot more. It's a little coat.
I didn't know Toni was sexually active. I knew Joanne was her older sister. I took Joanne to the doctors to go on the pill. But not Toni, I didn't. Because I didn't think she was actually going to do anything with anybody.
Right, Kacey, we're going to do your check as normal.
In South Wales, Kacey is getting close to her due date and is having her regular checkup.
Shh, got a nice bump now, haven't you? You're getting sort of stick-out bits here. I think the back's down here. OK, so you've got the head. It's going along there. I'd say it's engaged. So you're ready for action. Fantastic. It's a really, really healthy heartbeat there.
The head's engaged. My star signs have all been pointing into it happening this week. I want it to happen this week, but I don't think it's going to because it's me, and I'm not that lucky. Some people say they really enjoy their pregnancy and they miss their bump. To be honest, I really can't wait for it to be over. Get out. Some people get emotional, like you put your slippers on the wrong feet and you start crying.
No, I used to cry on EastEnders. Remember that when I was pregnant as well? I used to cry all over that.
Kacey is getting some advice from her old school friend Corey, who had a baby last year at the age of 15.
Like, I'll get upset about something and he'll be like, why are you crying? And I'm like, I'm not. I don't want to tell him that I'm crying because he's like, why are you crying? And I'm like, I don't know.
I just feel like it.
Just feel like crying.
For the first 3 months of her pregnancy, she was fine, but then a month then after, she was getting a lot of I can't really say that word, hormonal. It's just crying all the time and wanting to be with me every day. If I said I weren't going to come down, and she'd have a go at me. And I don't know, I just needed a bit of space now and again.
I got slippers like that. Are you looking forward to giving birth?
No.
Well, I don't have stitches either.
That's the only one thing I don't want, is stitches.
I had loads, I did.
I'm going to do this thing anyway. We massage down there. To stop yourself from ripping, you buy this cream stuff.
Oh, well, I wish someone told me about that.
Down there isn't supposed to be cut open. There's a hole down there, it's just supposed to stretch.
They will ask you if you want the injection for your after birth, or would you rather push it out naturally? Don't even let them ask you, because whatever happens, they're going to pull it whether you like it or not. And they pulled the cord, and the cord actually snapped.
That happened to a woman I read in a magazine, and she had to go in for an operation to get it out.
Oh, she just stuck around at me. Oh. That's what she did, honest God, from her elbow down. That's all Auntie said.
They said something about your bowels open as well, and I'm looking forward to that if it does.
Oh, yeah.
Where you put on the table.
Yeah, that didn't happen to me, thank God.
I hope it doesn't happen to me. They say they're really discreet about it. And they wipe it up straight away, and some women don't even know. They don't tell him.
Yeah, some women don't.
I'll tell him if I do, don't tell me, and don't tell him either. I know it's going to hurt. I don't think it's going to hurt. I know it's going to hurt. But once I'm holding the baby, like everyone has said, as soon as you see that baby and are touching it, you forget about every little bit of pain you've ever felt. So hopefully it does that for me. If I don't, I'll cry.
Unlike Kacey, 15-year-old Toni from Newcastle doesn't have a support network of friends.
Stop pulling.
After getting pregnant, she had to leave her school.
This is my old school. I used to go here until I found out I was pregnant. And now I don't. I go to Riverside. I've been there for about a month and a half now. It's a school for teenage mothers or mothers-to-be. It's nicer than this one. There's not as much bitching. I'm not talking to my best friend, well, my ex-best friend. They were all slagging us off because they were all like looking at my face, then looking at my stomach, then looking back at my face. They're like, you haven't even got a bump, as if to say you're not even pregnant, so why lie? It's like, yeah, I'm pregnant.
Before Toni got pregnant, she had loads of friends, really, really close friends. But since she's been pregnant, nah, they've just didn't want Toni whatsoever.
Not one of them invites us out anymore. I have no idea why. My ex-best friend, we used to be dead close, and since I found out I was pregnant, she's just been leaving us out. She just doesn't want to know us anymore. I get frustrated sitting in the house, so I take the dog out just to get out of the house. It's the most boringest thing ever, being pregnant.
Nearly everything in Toni's life is different now. She's moved into a bigger room at home to accommodate her and the baby.
Quite a few people have been saying, "Oh, Toni, your tummy's got bigger," and like touching my tummy. I don't really like people touching my tummy. You look in the mirror one day, you think you look really nice, and then the next day you're like, oh God, I look a mess again. My legs are getting fatter, my boobs are getting bigger. Got stretch marks now, which look really horrible. When I'm out in public, people saying stuff behind my back. I got a coat for Christmas. It's quite a big coat, so I'll just cover my bumper.
Now that her bump is more noticeable, Toni finds she's being treated differently, especially by boys.
They act like different to you because you're pregnant. like, you don't get as many, like, talking to you, complaining at pigs. That's what I think of lads at the moment.
It's butts by here. I know it's butts by here, because it's been poking out.
In South Wales, 16-year-old Kacey and 19-year-old Chris are just days away from becoming parents.
The head is engaged. I don't think it's going to be long. You just don't want it to come yet, do you?
Not yet. Couple more days. It isn't that long to go, actually. Right now, I'm just a bit scared at the moment of being a father. So when she actually phones me or tells me that she's gone into labour, it's probably the scariest moment of my life for there.
Well, I've put the mobile under there for now. So which side is the cot going on the stand?
I got more feelings, like stronger feelings for him now. I mean, hopefully me and him heads to something good in the future.
Are you keeping that?
I'm not hoping that the baby will bring us closer together. I am worried it might drag us apart.
With the due date approaching, Kacey and Chris are still debating their living arrangements.
Have you heard about you thinking Chris might move in?
I've got no objections, so...
It don't make any difference, do it?
No.
He practically lives here now.
Have you said anything to his mother about it?
I don't think she'd wants him to go. She miss her boys. He didn't actually say it to me, but I was right next to him up in the pub, and he was saying about that he's coming down for 2 weeks and then maybe he'd come and stay permanently.
I'm not quite sure. I can't remember saying that. I was probably drunk when I said that. But I don't think I am going to be staying down here permanently. So after the 2 weeks then, I'll be going back to my house. I think Kacey will try and persuade me not to go, but it's just what I want.
Touch your baby. Walk up belly. Push it. Push your belly. See where it moves.
There.
You feel it? In Newcastle, there has been a change to Toni's family dynamics too.
My sister, Joanne's pregnant as well. She's not as far gone as what I am.
17-year-old Joanne is 12 weeks pregnant, and she and Toni are both going for a midwife appointment. Teenage girls in the northeast are the most likely in England to become pregnant.
With them being young, they haven't actually ruined their lives, but they should have waited a lot longer. I don't think I could have coped at the age of 15, having a kid.
How have you been?
Why?
Feeling okay?
Toni would rather just be her pregnant, not Joanne, because Toni wants everything herself.
Okay, so we'll have a listen to the heartbeat. When I first found out that Joanne was pregnant, I was jealous because, like, she was getting all the attention. Like, none of them want anything more to do with me. So I think the same is going to happen when the babies are born. My baby's just going to get left out.
And the family suspects that Joanne was never happy that her younger sister got in there first.
Well, she was jealous to start off with.
She was at first.
When I first found out, but now I think it's the other way around. She's pinching my limelight. Look, Mum, it says Nick had to do up my laces for me today as my bump has got so enormous.
Toni's midwife checkup has made her start thinking about the birth.
Other people have been telling us about their labour. It's like, be quiet. I don't want to know. I would like people to tell us that it's going to be all right and stuff, because it's starting to terrify us a bit more. Pain of it all will be the worst thing. But it'll be worth it.
In South Wales, right on her due date, Kacey went into labour.
Is Kacey for labour?
At 5 o'clock in the morning, Kacey, Chris and Mum Seren arrive at the hospital. It's now 9:30 and Kacey has been in labour for 9 hours.
But I just feel sorry for Kacey, I do, for going through pain like that. She has to go through it. I'm glad it's not me. I'd be crying by now.
Contractions feel horrible. They feel nothing like what anyone said. I can explain it for a boy, it's probably been like being kicked in the balls.
After 16 hours, Kacey's baby is showing no signs of making an appearance.
Feeling very fed up now in your case.
After 17 hours of pain, Kacey decides to have an epidural.
Still painful, but nowhere near as bad as it was.
It's been a lot more painful than Kacey thought it was going to be. Because first of all, she didn't want the epidural at all. But they've broken her water now, so with a bit of luck, she'll move a bit quicker.
Tired I am. I want to go home. But I can't. She'll kill me.
I think he's getting a bit nervous now.
You could see it in him as well.
Yeah, he's looking a bit agitated now, yeah.
Chris,
You're fully dilated now, okay?
After nearly 24 hours, Kacey goes into the final stages of labour.
You're just exhausted now, now. And now you've got to find the energy to push that baby out now.
Right now I'm really scared. And nervous all at the same time, so I don't know what to do.
Right, Kacey, do you have for days without?
Feeling very excited now. It's been a long wait, but it's nearly over. So, we'll have a little girl to hold now.
As you start to feel it building, take some nice deep breaths in. Hold that breath, chin on chest, and just push down. And it's just like being on the toilet, okay? Biggest push of your life.
Chris is feeling a little bit scared at the moment. It's really dawned on him now he's about to become a dad.
Keep going, go on. Keep that going. That's excellent. Give it everything you got. Go on. Excellent. Pull on the back of your legs if you need to.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. I know it hurts, lovely. The more it hurts, you just got to push that baby down, okay? Everything you got. Go on. Come on, all into your bottom. Come on, let's have this baby. That's better. Right, quick breath. Come on. Come on, another one like that. Excellent. Come on, everything now. Right down to your bottom. That's it. Small again. Okay, small push again for me now. Go on. Small push. Fabulous. Well done. Cheers. Push again. Darling. Oh, you're a good girl. You are new. Congratulations. Well done, right, grab the leg now, okay?
Kacey's had a baby girl at 1:35, and at first glance I think she looks like her father.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm just going to go phone my mother now to give her the good news and go for a quick fag because I'm dying for it now. I'm actually feeling...
I want to see if she can go on the break.
I don't know, I can't describe it actually. Best feeling I've ever had in my life. Lost for words now I am. Daddy's little girl, I think, innit?
The next morning, both mother and baby daughter are doing well.
When she first came out, I just felt like crying. I just looked at her and thought, she's really mine. More than worth it. No words can describe how much it is worth it. I didn't even sleep last night. I just stayed awake, laying, looking at her. She's so perfect.
No, wait, hey! You just stood on me, trainer.
Up in Newcastle, 15-year-old Toni still has over a month to go before her baby arrives.
My energy levels have gone up loads. I'm out a lot more now. I've started going out with a few of my friends from the unit as well. I'm feeling a lot happier now. This is the lightweight buggy that I got, just for if I go on buses and stuff.
As both her parents are on income support, Toni receives a one-off £500 maternity grant. She's spending some of it on paint.
going to paint all my room cream with a chocolate border. Just so like it's a room for both of us, not just like blue for him or pink for me. So we've got a room that we can share. With the new decorating, it'll feel like a fresh start. Old wallpapers, like old me. I've got these slippers off someone as well. I have changed a lot. I'm not me at all compared to what I used to be. I used to be out like every weekend drinking, being out with my mates. I just can't do any of it anymore. So I'm just not me whatsoever.
If Toni could turn the clock back, she would. Definitely, she's told us she would. I would turn it back if I could.
I would do a lot of things different and maybe wait a few years. Wait until I found the right person.
What's that? Get a towel ready for her, please.
In Wales, Kacey, Chris and their 5-day-old daughter, Seren, are all living together in Kacey's family home.
I'm not quite sure how Kacey does it, but for some reason she knew how to do it straight away, which made it a lot easier for us, really, because one person knows it and one person doesn't, and I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Right, now I need some help doing this bit.
Pull her leg down slightly, not gently pull her down. He's been brilliant. I mean, I couldn't ask for anyone better. The only thing I wish is that he could handle sick and that he could change a poopy nappy, a big poopy nappy. But I mean, he's getting there.
Chris was originally going to stay 2 weeks after Kacey had had the baby. We've passed that now and he's showing no signs at all of going back home.
Take the rest off her first.
What do you mean?
Just unpop all this.
Me and Kacey's been with each other for the last nearly 2 weeks. We get along great. There's no arguing. Yeah, I think we could live with each other.
These are our housing forms. We've decided that we're gonna get a place together. I think we've got closer, really, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's not just me and him bonding with the baby, we're bonding with each other at the same time.
Hopefully we'll be the same in a few years' time when we got our own place.
Maybe even better.